You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Let's talk about books, Shody. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the weird things and the good things that we read. Let's talk about books.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Jason. It's Shelly and Jody will be jumping on shortly. Welcome back to Book Club. We've been consuming so much stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that tonight, on September 17th, we are collaborating with Mom's Favorite and doing a showcase of their beautiful home studio. So give me a call, shoot me a text, and I'll let you know the location. It's from 4 to 6. And just, we would love to see you guys come out. Kimmy and Cassidy have some great door prizes. It's going to be loads of fun. We have snacks and cocktails, and we would love for you guys to join us. Also, I want to let you guys know that we really enhanced our YouTube channel, and we would love for you to subscribe and check it out and let us know what you think. Jody and I are seeking questions. We want you guys to ask us some questions, and we will do our best to answer them. And we want to add that into part of our week as we're answering listeners' questions. And while we wait for Jody, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys what I have been consuming, if you will. I've been waiting for this. Growing up, I was a huge Judy Blume fan, and I've been waiting for Are You There, God? It's Me Margaret. Watch the movie, and so I've been waiting for that to happen for a while, and so I didn't want to have to pay for Are You There, God? It's Me Margaret. So it finally popped up on Netflix, and I was so excited to watch Are You There, God? It's Me Margaret. If you haven't watched it, it is definitely a walk down memory lane, and I was very, very excited to engage in it. Jody's in the studio now, and I let them know about our Shody in the Wild at Kim and Cassidy's studio, and some stuff that I've been consuming. I just started the book Outlive: The Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia, and
why?
Well,
what do you want to outlive?
I want to live. I'm obsessed with it.
I know. I don't understand the concept of outliving what. I mean,
well, I mean, I know
you definitely want to live healthily, and
exactly.
Just,
that's what this book is. It's like everybody they're interviewing is they don't want to live longer with dementia. They don't want to live longer with Alzheimer's. They want to live a quality life as long as possible. And just some steps that you can take. I love that. I also read These Summer Storms by Sarah McLean. A very entertaining book. The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams, which was a little romance book about a professional quarterback and his best friend, and that miscommunication and not communicating well, but they were always in love with each other. And so he adds his that's not a spoiler because they talk about it, first page. But the whole team gets together and helps them romance her, and so it's very cute. But Jody told me Jody was like, "Hey, Shelly, we gotta talk about this. Not All Diamonds and Rosé by David Quinn and Amy Phillips. Y'all, do not read this book. If you read it in the past, you have to. It was released in 2022.
You have to listen to it.
You have to listen to the audio because the lady that read by Amy Phillips, she does all their voices, and it is friggin' hilarious. I mean,
so
growing the way she does Ramona
and Sonia. Oh my God.
And even Luann, she's like real deep for Luann. It's like, and Bethany just so put upon, it's, I mean, she nailed it. She nailed it so funny. The crazy lady from Dallas. I mean, I was falling on the ground laughing.
I loved it. I loved definitely Sonia's voice, Teresa's, the way that people impersonate Teresa. But
who's the older lady with blonde piggy tails on New Jersey?
I always forget her name, but
Margaret.
Yeah,
the way she does Margaret, just I mean, her voice range is incredible. And then the crazy lady from Dallas, I was like, I mean, it was like Harry Potter, the guy that read Harry Potter. She should have gotten like an award for her range of different voices. I was blown away.
Well, the funny thing is, the way that David Quinn writes it, it's like, it'll have like Shelly and then, a colon.
Like a
and
script.
Then something she said. Yeah, like a script. And so they're all responding to those really marked events in housewife history, like Teresa throwing the table, or Sonia and oh my gosh, the funniest part was when they were on that boat. And the boat from hell, when they're all like grabbing onto each other. I mean, that was so funny. And then just the behind the scenes things of like what the producers were actually doing. Because a lot of times the housewives will blame the producers, and they were like, so you would hear one of the, people say, well, the producer told me if I didn't go on the show, I would lose if I didn't go on the trip, I would lose my job. And then you'd have the producers say, nobody's ever forced to go on a trip. Like, like, so
yeah,
the back and forth.
It's like the inside scoop. I mean, they all sign a contract as you have to go to all the things. And so I'm sure they're like, hey, you're not going to get paid, but we're not going to force you to go. I mean, your choice, your life, you're an adult. It's so funny. Which shows like really blamed everything on production.
Yeah.
I love them talking about the fourth wall is that, I mean, it's so they become family. That production team becomes family, and they're who they lean on for input and advice. So yeah, there's some leading the horse for sure, without a doubt.
One thing that it actually irks me a little, because like I love the 2 T's in a Pod podcast. I think it's really funny and well done. But they get a lot of hate for how blunt and honest they are. But Tamara comes off so different on that podcast than she does on the show. She is cutthroat, mean, and goes so low in the way that she fights with the other castmates. But they love her. And you can tell in the book how much the executive producers and Andy Cohen and all of them love her. But when I watch her, I'm like, she goes so dark and so mean to some of these women. I'm like, I know you're in therapy, but I think maybe you need a break from the show so that you can really work on yourself, because the stuff you do and say is really mean. But that book is like one big fanfare for her, you know.
Well, and I do think they kind of explain it is that she came on the show with a plan. Like, I'm going to wreak havoc. I'm
Yes.
going to cause chaos. And they were like, yeah. And so they all love it. So they feed the beast. And they're like, hey, did you know about this? Did you see this? Blah, 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 blah. Because they know she's going to, you know, dig in and go after everybody. And so I think it's, I love how they talked about, some people are acting. Some people think they're actresses.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people think that,
Yeah.
no, you're reality TV. This is reality TV.
Oh,
I
like
think
when that one lady
fine
threw her leg. It was all planned. I'm just like,
oh my gosh. So,
I have to tell you, my favorite parts on the reality shows is when they actually are getting along and just
me too.
silly and having fun. I love when they're being playful. I don't like it when they're mean to each other.
I don't either.
It really
And
bothers
that's why I
me.
stopped watching. It just
Yeah.
made me, I don't think it's very, I don't think it's how women actually spend time with each other.
I'm going to say, if I had friend groups like that, I would not go and hang out with them. Like,
Agreed.
I avoid that type of drama and conflict. It's too stressful.
Well, and I do think there's elements of that in any group. I just think
But do you
they
feed it? Do you feed it?
they zone in on it and they feed it. Because I mean, we've had some situations in the last 2 weeks that we've talked about, and I'm like, it just feels so Real Housewives. Like, hey,
Yes.
let's bring these people together. Let's navigate this together. And it's like, no, we don't need to.
Yes.
That's not our responsibility. Let people figure that out on their own. And you know.
Yeah, I also read Sheena Shay's My Good Side.
Oh,
She spills the tea about everybody she's hooked up with in Hollywood. She's a little bit of a fame chaser, but
she is a cleat chaser, that one.
yeah, she's looking for the next star. But she's very like,
She's like, you're famous. Here's my vagina. You're famous. Here's my vagina.
She's definitely likes to toot her own horn. She'll be like, I'm not a fame chaser. And then she's like, but I'm slept with blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, and
I can't wait to read it. I think she's so
silly.
interesting. I think she's so interesting.
She definitely has high thoughts of herself, which is fine. I mean, you should.
Yes.
You should be the Sheena Shay in your life. You should see that you're like the it girl.
Agreed. I think everybody should be the it girl in their life. And I love when somebody's the it girl in their life. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. But other than loving the not all diamonds and rosé, but we went to the game yesterday and just seeing the crowd was super fun. And we got to see Coach Ty
Harrington.
Yes. He was in rare form, super fun and funny, and knocking it out of the park. And by the way, he brought new people to the tailgate, and it really brought up our hot factor.
Oh, yay. Yay. Go, Coach Ty.
I was like, all right. There were definitely some gorgeous people there, but he brought it to another level. So, and I just think he's a cutie pie. And just so personable. So like never met a stranger.
Yeah. Jody and I are leaning on the bald guy aggressively. We're all guy fans.
Oh, he's so handsome and just so personal. And yeah, he brought up the hot factor for sure. I ran into Pam
Talking about cleat chasing, Jody.
Yeah, I wasn't cleat chasing, but I could see why people would chase his cleats.
Those are some cleats worth chasing.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
And he's single, ready to mingle.
He is. Yeah, he's on the market. I did see Pam from Barton Creek and Lost Creek, and she looks the same and still gorgeous. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a hottie.
And we've been talking because I really want to get her on the podcast because she's an empty nesting. And I mean, she is an Austin icon. Yeah, I love her.
Cutie pie. Yeah, I love her so much. Anyway, but and then Richard and Steph and her parents came, and they are so cute. And then we saw Tiffany and Randy, and I go again, gorgeous. I mean,
I love it. Let's make our tailgate hot. And our longtime friend Andy Ham made an appearance.
Oh yes, Andy Ham with her two adorable girls, Shelly.
I know, she's so gorgeous, and she's single, ready to mingle as well.
Yes, yes. So, and very, very hot, very, very.
She
hot.
is HOTTTTT. Always has been. She was my very first friend at Williams Elementary.
Shelly, I think some people say everybody that met you said that you were their very first friend, and so you like Rudy and
well, Andy was mine, and then it was like she taught me how to do it. Like I showed up and she was like, "Hi, I'm Andy. We're best friends," and I was like, "Okay." And I love her whole family, and I'm so grateful to be part of her life. She is a badass. She works in surgery.
She's so physically fit. I was like, oh my gosh, she looked great.
We played softball together, and I really didn't play, but she was really good.
You were pretty good, Shelly.
I wasn't.
You made it to the playoffs, and sure.
Well, we made it to the playoffs, but I never made All-Star or anything. They always put me in right field, and they were just like,
that's true.
I mean, I could do the chants.
Yes.
First base, second base, third base, home. Round these bases, we shall roam.
Good job. Good job. Yeah, the chanting is a real thing. I remember when Cameron was in kickball, I was like, oh, we need a playlist over here with the words. It was super cute. I love to chant.
We gotta ask Casey Reed about all the kickball chants. She loves to talk kickball.
I know.
She loved it. She was the catcher. She talks about it.
She was.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was like right in the middle of it all. Calling the game and everything. Yeah, I heard her on Ladies Left Field talking about her softball time, and that was her kickball time. That was really cute. I could just imagine her as a little girl, you know.
Oh yeah, she's so cute.
You know, I love it. Anyway, the game was good. I think our offense definitely needs to work on some things, but we'll let the ladies left field examine that.
Exactly.
I am not a commentator. I just was so excited to be there. We were in the shade on the south part of the field, which was great. I guess it'd be the west side. I don't know, but the sun was not on us. I felt so bad for the people on the other side. I kept looking at them like, oh my gosh, I'm getting an empathy sunburn. I just used my fan the whole time, and I wasn't even that hot, but I was just so empathetic for the heat that they were taking on over there.
And then we get a picture from our club friends, and they look like supermodels at the game. Like, wow.
I don't think that they were having any empathy for the people on the outside.
They did take some popcorn to some people.
Oh, that's nice. I do love popcorn. And then we made it to the tailgate, saw Kendra and Jack, and walked on over to the other tailgate. it was too hot to go listen to the music. I mean, it was in the 90s, so it's not boot weather yet. So we need our fall weather to come in. It felt a little brisky this morning, but still not enough. Nope. Next week, it's saying it's going to be in the 90s again. Oh, poor Jordan coming in from that 60 weather is going to be
miserable.
miserable.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. I love, Shelly, they had the, what do you call it? The Legacy Band?
Yeah.
And so they marched down the main road to the stadium, which I love to watch. And I thought it was Parent Weekend or something, but it was it's not the Legacy Band. I'm saying it wrong. But they have the largest one in the country of the most return band members that come to these events. And the main band, the present day band, marched first. And then the Legacy Band came out. I mean, I have chills right now thinking about it. They were so good. And then they all marched together, and it filled the field. It was
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps. I love the band so much.
You do. I love watching you watch the band.
It's so fun.
Yeah. Well, and last week we were like right there, and we were talking to some of the band parents. We were like, "Come tailgate with us. Come tailgate with us right here." And they were like, "Oh, that's perfect." And they were so cute. And so I get a lot of band talk. I don't know if you remember this name, Blast from the Past, Karen Kirksey.
Yes.
I think she had 2 kids in the band, and then Allison Furtig and Mike, their daughter was in the band. And so lots of band talk. And the Longhorn Band has done an incredible, like their Instagram page is engaging and
it is.
It's
so funny.
Yeah, and so they're really stepping it up, and it's so fun to watch. The UT band is something magical. Yeah, it really is. And if your kid's a band kid, they do have scholarships. I mean, they have full band scholarships. I know when I was working at Anderson, we had some of the majorettes at some of the drum majors got full scholarships to UT and for the band. And I was like, I love that so much. It's
just such a tradition. I love it.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. Does it ever make you want to like start strutting and do a high kick a little bit?
I think I would injure myself. So I'm going to say no. But it does just get my my burnt orange blood flowing for sure, you know. But UTEP was a great team. They fought. Our defense is just so good. But we play Sam Houston next week. John said he's not going, but then I think Tiffany and Randy kind of talked him in. But I think he's gonna stay out at the ranch and then come back possibly. But I bet he's gonna get busy doing a lot of projects out there. There's a lot of projects to be done out there.
I'm here right now.
It looks beautiful. That big tree.
Gorgeous. I know. I love it.
Yeah. So we had a really good time. After the game, we went ahead. I think we left like with 2 minutes remaining or something and walked over to our favorite Crowder. It was packed.
I love it.
It was packed. But Richard and Stephanie wanted us to go before the game, but we don't go to the game. We don't pre-game at Crown and Anchor. We post-game. Or we watch the game at Crown and Anchor. So just FYI, we always I'm really into the Me Madres.
I love it. I love it.
Me Madres. I am gonna get the skinny next time on the rocks because I think that the margarita is a little too tart for me. But then we I like that we could just walk straight over to the LBJ library. It's so convenient. It's so convenient. Get your steps in. You feel like you got a little workout in before you really hang out. They do not have Miller Lite at the tailgate this year. I don't know if you knew that.
I mean, which tailgate? Either one?
No, the top tailgate has Miller Lite. The bottom tailgate does not have Miller Lite.
Yeah, I heard that Miller Lite has pulled on most of their donations.
Well, I'm going to tell you that the sales for alcohol are way down. People are moving towards not drinking and doing other things, you know. So it's a real movement. They said that they're down 90%.
Oh,
I heard that on Pammy Out Loud.
Wow, that's shocking.
I mean, yeah.
Pammy Out Loud. You guys, today is the day mom's best friend, mom's favorite drops, and you have to go listen to it because Kim does, you know, that lady that does the menopause talk and is like, I don't care.
Oh yes.
Kim does the fanciest I don't cares. I was dying laughing.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
You have to go and listen to it. Mom's favorite. I was crying laughing. And I have to talk about this because I've been stewing on it for a while. I know Mel Robbins has the Let Them book and all the videos, and I love Mel Robbins, big fan, very insightful, very engaging. However, I have to share this is that Let Them, sure, but everybody needs to be mindful that when we let them, the moms, us moms, we stew on all the things that's going on in your life. And the stewing is not healthy for anybody. It's not healthy for anybody. So yeah, let them, sure, that sounds great. However, there's a whole thing, we're stewing on it. So
yes.
Instead of let them for about 2 hours, but have the conversation so we can move through it.
Yeah, I have to say, let them over there.
Let
so
them
I don't have to watch it.
Exactly. Let them, if they're paying their own bills, let them, if they don't live in your house, let them all day long if it's in another space.
Yeah.
If it is affecting your family,
or
address
you.
it.
Yeah.
Address it because mom stewing is not good for the whole world.
I agree. I have to tell you, Shelly, the let them movement, I get it.
Yes.
But I agree that if they're doing something that's irking you, you have to say something. I kind of miss some of the old-fashioned parenting. I see some of my friends still do, like, they just call things like they see it. And I'm like, I kind of miss that. I do not like eggshell walking. I do not like avoiding if something's like, I don't like conflict, believe me, or a lot of drama. But if something's really irking me, I feel like I need to say what I feel or what I think. You can still do what you want to do, but I'm going to put also, if we're paying bills, I feel like I get to have a 2 cents in. If you don't want my opinion, then don't ask for some money.
Exactly. So we talked about this in an earlier episode, is that we as parents, we listened to Oprah's show and we followed the guidance and we became helicopter parents.
Oh my gosh. I was the worst helicopter mom.
And so I love the let them move. I feel like it's the pendulum shifting and going, hey. We need to not helicopter them, let them do these things, but don't allow your parents to stew. I hate hanging chads. I hate I like I like shit to be done and resolved. And if there's a conflict, I want to address it and move on. And so I am not.
I know it's the
I am.
Virgo.
It is the Virgo, but I don't think it serves anybody to have a hanging chad for even a whole day. If you have a problem, address it. I mean, come on, guys, come on.
Well,
And maybe it's in my old age, is like, address it, so that everybody can move on and grow. Because you carrying, if you're having a situation with somebody else, you're carrying it, and that's affecting your whole body. Go read The Body Keeps the Score. Go do the research. Don't carry the shit. Address it so everybody can move on. So let them. My opposing thing is, don't let your parents stew. Resolve your shit. That is the best way to handle it.
Yeah, I love to sweep things under the rug and procrastinate.
I know.
I sweep it under the rug. I mean, I've got mounds and mounds of things under those rugs, but I definitely like to procrastinate, especially when it comes to doctor visits. And but it does cause a lot of anxiety. If I don't take care of it, I'm like, oh, okay, I just have to do it. I'm getting better now that I have a little time to do things that I used to just constantly sweep under the rug. So it is getting a little better now that I am not working, 80-hour weeks.
Agreed. And I understand sweeping under the rug. I noticed that, like, even if my tire pressure light is on in my car, that I start having a little anxiety, and I don't like to have anxiety. So I'm like,
yeah,
don't drive around with that. Don't stew in that light.
Well, some people don't care if those lights are on. Also, I have lights on, and there's those little emergency lights. I'm like, I don't know why this is on still.
But do you feel the anxiety wrapped around that? As like, is the car going to break down on my 2-minute drive to the Randalls? Do you feel like when you get in the car that little stress?
No, I just hope and pray it all works out.
Well, the fact that you're having to hope and pray is anxiety.
Well, anytime I get in the car, I'm just hoping and praying that. So, I mean, literally, I hate to drive. I don't mind driving, but it's not my favorite thing to do. But I also don't like to have other people drive me around because they wait too long to brake.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm anticipating way in the back. Oh,
exactly.
They hit their brake lights. I should too, But yeah,
Jody is the worst passenger. Her
especially if I haven't slept or if I'm a little HO.
Her reactions are so big. It's like,
it's crazy.
That truck driving by, you're like, ah! And we're not even in a car.
It's so loud.
Oh, good to know. Hopefully it will even out. Okay.
All right. I'm going to go get ready for church, taking Gran to church. I love you, and I cannot wait to hang out with you this week. It's a big week. It's your birthday week.
Virgo power. Virgo power.
All right. Texas.
Yeehaw.